Alright, so we back with another video. Today we going to be going over a lock build. I just gave y'all a 6'5" lock that I do think is one of the best in the game, especially when it comes to being a guard and going against it. But now I'm going to give y'all a little bit more of a versatile lock that's going to have a little bit more rebound, going to be definitely taller, may not be as good laterally and all that as the 6'4", but you're going to make up for it in a lot of other ways. So if y'all do want more lock builds, I got one more I got to give y'all that's going to be the cat breaker lock build. Y'all do want more of these, make sure to like the videos, make sure to subscribe. We getting down the stretch on the lock builds. I pretty much gave y'all all my big man builds. We getting down the stretch of giving y'all all my builds, pretty much, that I think are the best in the game for locks, guards, bigs, whatever you want to talk about. But yeah, y'all do want more of these, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Let's hop into it. Let's go! Alright, hopping into it. We're gonna make our own from scratch. Young MM. If you don't know what the MM stand for, you may just never know. It's just simple as that. Number, and it's up to you. Now, if you do go left, usually go left. If you go right every single time, go right. Because it does actually matter this year. Because when you do a fade, it's gonna be different. You want to make sure that whatever you go with on all your other builds, go with that on your hand. Simple as that. Now, when it comes to making a position for a lock, it really depends. Because a lot of locks do play guards. Like guard, so you could do it. I wouldn't advise of it. I would make a lock at shooting guard or small forward. I'm gonna make it at small forward. You can make it at any of those three positions though. That's on you how you want to do it. I'm making it at small forward. We're gonna be making it at the 6'7" height. Now, I've said this time and time again. When it comes to making builds this year, it is all about preference. More than ever, when I make these videos, it's gonna be more than ever a template. Every single time I drop a video for y'all, it's about how I would make it, but you can tweak however you want to tweak it. Simple as that. But they just know the build gonna be good. I don't care what nobody say. The build gonna be good. Take pride in that. Now, 6'7", 215. Now when it comes to the wingspan, we ain't gonna go max, because let's tell y'all one real thing. 85 strength is how you get a movement force of gold. 86 agility is how you be able to get like legend, on ball minutes, and all them other badges. So the thing is with that, when you try to raise this weight, you cannot have the perfect balance of having 85 strength and 86 agility. So the reason why we did go this is because you can have 85 strength or you can have 85 strength with 86 agility. So we're going to actually make sure that we be able to do that perfectly. So we're going to be at 215, 216. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you how you want to do that. But yeah, this is what we're going to end up going with: 216, 6'7", 7'2" wingspan, because of that exact reason. So now we got all that out the way, let's hop into the actual build. Now, when it comes to the build, we're going to be 6'7", 216 wingspan. First things first, I want to go over the driving dunk. Now, this may not be the most important thing to you when it comes to making a lockdown build, but this is going to be something that you can save on because of cat breakers in this game. Now, we don't know if the next season, at the time we're recording this, is going to be able to have the cat breakers, but they kind of are insinuating in a way that we're going to be able to have cat breakers for pretty much throughout the rest of the year, because we had it this season. We didn't have it first season. We kind of understood that's because they wanted to make badge elevators so that people can get that, but they could have gave us cat breakers. I feel like that was just because of money grab, because they felt like seasons wasn't really accomplished as much because people didn't care about the season no more because of the rep. But that's topic for another day. Now, you got the 3 different thresholds for the driving dunk you can put this build to. So you can go all the way to 87 and have contact dunks. So you'll have contact dunks, LeBron James package, and alley-oop contact dunks. That's all you're going to have, and you're going to be able to have all these other dunk packages, like quick drops off 1 if you start at 4. You're going to have a lot of really good dunk packages that you can get 87 and below. Now, to go alongside that, I'm going to just do this off rip. You will eventually have a 75 vertical. So what you have in a 75 vertical, you can do that. So you can do this, or you can lower these, because you can save on close shot and driving layup and driving dunk and go 84. You also would save here, but this is actually going to be a 40. So I just want that to be known. So you are going to have that 40. This way you can still have the LeBron James dunk package. You can still have that contact alley-oops, but you won't have the driving contact dunks. Now, if you want the driving contact dunks, you can put that cat breaker and all that stuff there. But we're going to have some other things that we want to do for cat breakers. So that could be a risk, depending on if you're not going to play the game enough to reach level 40 or get to like veteran 2 and starter 3. So that's another thing. Now, what I'm going to do for this build is going to be even riskier. You can go down to 62, 62, 82, where if you want to get that +3, you can, but you don't really necessarily need that +3, because yeah, you'll have the contact alley-oop, but you won't even have the posterizer silver. So it's like you're going to be getting hit out of alley-oops a lot. So in my opinion, going 82 here, where you'll be able to still have like quick drops off 1. I think the Michael Jordan is either 83 or 82, but you'll still have a lot of other really good dunk packages with just this 82 that you'll be fine, especially for a lock build. And really, I'm putting up drive and dunk rating more so for when I do a backdoor cut and my dunk frequency is high. So even with that 40 standing dunk, I'm still going to be able to do my dunks on backdoor cuts at a really high percentage. Simple as that. Now, that may not seem like the most important thing to you, but it's very important. So yeah, let's move on. Next is gonna be the 3-ball. Now 3-ball, you will probably think I'm gonna go max, but I'm gonna just go all the way up because I'm gonna get this to 78 so I can be able to have set shot specialist. Nothing else. If I raise it any higher, I'm not getting anything else from it. It's simple as that. So yeah, I just have to make sure I'm not getting anything else out of it, and I'm not. So yeah, I'm gonna go 78. That's just what I'm gonna do. Then when it comes to the free throw, I'm only gonna have a 54. Now, if you want to play 5v5 with this, I don't know why you shooting free throws at the end of a game with a lock. I don't know why you're getting fouled with a lock, but you're not really gonna be playing 5v5 to hit free throws on your lock. I'm sorry. On this one, now I have other lock builds that will go add higher layup or free throw, but it's just harder to do it on this build, to be honest with you. It's just simple as that. Now, when it comes to the pass accuracy, you're gonna actually be up here to a 71. That's gonna be able to get you dimer. That's just gonna be high enough so that you can be able to make passes. Not gonna be 78, 75, and all that, or definitely not gonna be 89. But you can put that non-pass style on, and you'll be perfectly fine with a 71 pass accuracy. We're gonna lower this one. We're gonna worry about that later. Now, when it comes to the perimeter defense and the steal, this is probably what a lot of people are gonna be waiting on to look for. We're gonna do it how we usually do it: cat breaker style, 94. Cat breaker style, 94. This way you can go +5 here. Got 99. Now you're gonna be able to have legend on ball minutes. You won't quite be able to have legend pit dodger like I showed you guys when I was doing the physicals, or not the physicals, but I guess the height, weight, wingspan. You won't be able to have the 92 agility that you need to be able to have pit dodger, which I'm gonna be honest, having legend pit dodger on this game is kind of hard to have, but it actually is pretty needed because the screens on this game are pretty crazy. But if you know how to avoid screens, I find myself, to be honest with you, not having as much of a problem. But if you're going to get somebody with blockade, then we have a whole different conversation. I don't know if there's any way of stopping that either way. If you have the highest pick dodger, the highest, I don't know if there's really just any way to stop that, to be honest with you. But yeah, 94. We're going to raise the agility up, max that out right now so you can kind of see where it is. So if you go 94, you see you already have the agility. You already have the agility for legend. So you're going to be able to have legend on ball minutes. You're going to be able to have legend challenger. You're going to be able to have Hall of Fame pit dodger, which is still very good. We're going to raise the strength up. Not going to go max. If I was to go max, it would, oh, well, I guess we are going to go max. I thought it was going to be 86, but yeah, we're going to go max. That's allowing us to have 85 strength with gold and moving enforcer. So you're going to be able to have gold and moving enforcer, legend on ball minutes. The bumps are going to be insane with this build. Now, one thing that really gives this the edge over the 6'4" and the 6'7" is not going to be the perimeter defense. It's not going to be the steal. Yes, you can get both of those 99, but I'm going to be honest. You can get those 99 on the 6'4" and the 6'7" or 6'6". The thing that's gonna make it different is the block rating. Now, when you making these builds, you're able to have an 84 block rating. Now, when you have an 84 block rating, you can also go up. Well, I'm gonna actually go 74 so you can be able to have post lockdown as well. But when you go this, you actually gonna have paint patroller silver. You're actually gonna have high flying and ivory silver. And don't forget the max bags +1. You can raise those as well. If I'm using my max bags +1 on this build, I probably would use it on pit dodger. Set shot specialist. It's a couple of different ones you can throw out there, but it really depends on the person. Now, when it comes to the next thing that we are going to upgrade, it is going to be the rebound, and we are going to go 80 on the rebound so that we can have rebound chasing. Now, why did I not go offensive rebound? Because the offensive rebound raises the close shot, and that actually makes it actually more expensive in totality. So that's why we actually did it like this. Now, to go alongside that, we already got the agility max. We got the strength max. The strength is just, in my opinion, when it comes to playing defense, strength is very important. A lot of guards don't like putting strength on their builds. The people that don't put strength on their builds, it's just a lot harder to go against these block builds with really high strength. That's why I think those 6'4" that I showed you guys with stupid strength and stupid high agility is one of the toughest builds to go against if you're a smaller guard. That's just my opinion. Now, you do have still a really good agility with a really good strength, but on the speed, it's not going to be as high, but it's still going to be solid. You're going to have an 83 speed, and you got that 75 vertical, and then this is pretty much the build top to bottom, and then you got a 51 post control. Now, what are the holes? I'm not going to just sit here and act like this is a perfect build. When it comes to making the 6'4", the 6'6", yeah, you probably going to have a higher 3-ball. You probably going to have a higher driving dunk off rip. But you can eventually meet those standards there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can go +3 on driving dunk to get that 80, or not really +3. You only really need 2. So you can go +2 on driving dunk to get that 84. But if you want to go +5, you can go 87. Now you're gonna have posterized silver. You're just gonna be dunking it at a way higher rate. Another thing that's kind of underrated about the 6'4", you do have a way higher speed of ball. That's another thing. 6'6", outside is a higher 3-ball, higher dunk. Probably a higher speed of ball too, but for the most part, the defense is really what we making locks for. The rebounding is just gonna be better on the 6'7" than it is on the other 2 builds. Now you probably do have a better offense rebound, but I don't know if y'all know this, but rebound chaser actually boosts your attribute ratings. So I really don't care about the rating of rebound. I've never have in the past couple years. The rating that really matters is actually the tier of your rebound. The higher your tier of your rebound, the better you're gonna rebound on both sides of the ball. Now the rating obviously does matter, but what I'm saying is the badge and the tier matters more, in my experience. That's just it. Now, if you have a 99 rebound, that's a whole different conversation. 99 rating on anything, it's a tier. You got the 80s, you got the 70s, you got the 90s, then you got the 99. When you get the 99, it's just gonna be 99. Like, it just is what it is. But I do value the tier more. Now, if you're talking about 99 versus legend, then you get legend at 99. So it's not really nothing to talk about there. But that's just my opinion. Now, 83 speed, I feel like it's very good for 6'7". When y'all see my updated 6'6", when I drop the rankings build for locks, the next build I do is actually going to be the first rankings build of the year, where I'm going to actually be going over the best big man builds. So make sure to like if y'all do want that. Season 3 is right around the corner though. This is pretty much the build. If y'all got anything y'all think is different or questions about it, put it in the comments down below. I'll be honest and answer your questions. It's gonna be people that say it's bad. It's gonna be people that think it's good. People that think it's good probably just gonna make it and not say anything. So it just kind of is what it is. But yeah, that's the build. Tari Eason, Gerald Wallace, Jay McDaniels. Build comes out as a versatile stopper. You got all these different things that you can do with the cat breakers in terms of the steal, the perimeter defense, the dunk. You could even go on speed for the cat breakers. You can even go for your 3-ball if you feel like you need a higher 3-ball. It's up to you how you want to do your build. It's just a template. But yeah, that's gonna be the build. If y'all do want more of these, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, man, more builds, more videos coming soon. No more talking. Your boy Fitz. I'm out there, man.
I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!